If you clicked onto this video, you're probably frustrated about your OFM business not going as planned. You might have already signed a model, or maybe you're having difficulty finding one. Either way, you've hit a brick wall. Some gurus tell you to do Reddit, some tell you to do X, others tell you to do Instagram. Everything seems to be a mess. Nobody knows what they're talking about. Everyone is saying different things, claiming it's the only method, and you feel like you're lost and don't know where to go. After watching this video, you're gonna know exactly what to do and where to go, because this video is unlike any other you've ever seen. I'm not gonna tell you to do any of that bullshit, Reddit, X, Instagram, none of that. And the truth is that marketing an OF model in 2026 is damn near impossible if you follow the old rulebook. So before you waste your time burning out trying to learn one of these platforms' algorithms or trying to build accounts, just watch this video and you will have clarity on what to do next, and one of the only ways to actually get started in OFM 2026 without going absolutely insane. So first of all, we're gonna think outside of the box. So let's imagine your Instagram feed. It's probably got cars, some motivational speeches, stuff like that, but that is not what your typical OF customer has. Your typical OF customer has a bunch of different models, which they probably subscribe to like 5 of them at a time and chat to all of them at the same time. It's very common actually. You don't think like these people, because these gooners are a disgrace to society. They can't think clearly. I don't give a shit about them. Honestly, don't even call them customers. They're disgusting. In my opinion, buying OF is more despicable than going to a strip club, because at a strip club it's at least got some aura. You might be there with friends. Sitting alone paying for pixels in your room is degeneracy. But these people don't think like you and me. If you're watching this video, I hope we're kind of like-minded in it. These people are disgusting and you have to use them for what they're worth, to be honest. They're not worth shit. Anyway, imagine their feed. It's flooded with all of these hoes. It's just a bunch of models doing the same thing, fighting for the same attention, and some gurus like this guy Oliver Small tell you to niche down. That's complete bullshit. Don't just forget about niches. The market is overcrowded. You only need niches in overcrowded markets. That's where we're trying to work around. Now I'm gonna give you some background, because in my case I ran a Swedish agency, so I had all these B-list celebrities with a couple of 100,000 Insta followers just posting stories. So I didn't really have to do that much attention grabbing stuff. That was after I already scaled up other agencies and and got recognition for being a big person in the OFM scene, so I could actually manage to get these big creators. But let's be real, you don't have that. You probably haven't even got a single model yet, so we're gonna forget about B-list celebrities for now, because your biggest enemy right now is marketing, and it's the platform's fault as well as the guru's fault who's told you to do something. So since the entire internet is pitted against your business, you have to think outside of the box and see which way is the path of least resistance. So unless you're stupid, which I don't think you are if you're watching this video, you will be sitting there thinking, how can nobody have found a solution in a business as big and mainstream as OF? And that is exactly right. The problem at the core is OF itself. So how do we even fix this? This whole video is called OFM, you know? So what we do is basically we stop sending them to OF. It's simple as that. Forget OF. Why are you even obsessed with the idea of OF as itself? It's a shitty old platform. It looks dated as hell. The chat area looks like it's from the Flintstones. It looks horrible. Forget OF. You're not in the OFM business. You're in the selling digital content business. So forget that shit. That's where you need to think outside of the box. So what we do is we bring the OF experience right to them where they feel comfortable. It's where they know that they cannot be spied on, and no messaging platform is better for that than Telegram. Now, Telegram is the absolute pinnacle of the internet. There is no better chatting platform. It's so well optimized, it's perfect. And coincidentally, it's also the best for bringing the OF experience to the customer. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna use KVIQview to create an OF experience inside of Telegram. And I have a bunch of videos explaining how. If you want to see the setup guide or more in depth, you can look at my other videos. The setup changes the entire game. If you insist on marketing using Reddit or any of the other black hat methods, you can do that, but you won't have the same resistance, because you can plug your Telegram link in your Insta bio or directly in Insta stories. There's no need for a link tree. There's no fighting the algorithms like that. And if you're sitting there listening to this video saying, I don't have a model yet, I'm gonna make a detailed video on that tomorrow, because since you're not on OF, there's a sneaky way to get around that whole situation, that whole mess of having a model or not having one. In the end, it doesn't matter. If you have a model, you just have someone you have to pay commission for. So follow me here and then check out the video tomorrow, and I will explain to you how to start without a model. But one of the big ideas is to build a fan page on X or Telegram or wherever you want, and you can post content there as a fan page. Because if you try to impersonate a model on Instagram, for example, you'll be shut down very fast. But as a fan page, if you make it clear that you're a fan page, you can get endless traffic without ever getting banned. Easier as a fan page, you just, repost content. It's super simple, I don't have to explain that right now. Basically what you're doing is you're stealing traffic from others, and then you're gonna build your Telegram channel where you post the exact same content and maybe a bit spicier content, and then you funnel the people from these mainstream platforms like Instagram or X into your Telegram channel where you post a better content. And once you have a following there, that is where the trick is. That is when you can plug your own model. So let's say you plug the model in the chat. You simply just create a Telegram account for that specific model. You enter it into KVIQview, and now you can sell content on Telegram. It's simple. Then you plug the link to her Telegram DMs where your chatters are waiting for them. And that is basically the funnel I use. And this setup is far better than OF. I don't care what any OF guru says, they all say the same thing. It's all outdated, it's all bullshit. They are literally just selling you a course. They're making money by selling you how to do it rather than them being good and doing it themselves. Summarize, you have to start thinking outside of the box. You're a business owner, you're not an OF manager, forget that. This is just a title people have called it. You're trying to sell digital content. Why do it on a platform which fucks you over constantly? There's no point. You can do it way better on Telegram. But if you want the raw advice and daily updates and even direct DMs with me, just join my free Telegram. I just post a bunch of flexing there, post a bunch of advice. So the link is in the description. So good luck on the journey. I'll catch you later.
Blue bands, blue bands, blue bands.